So you're just gonna go off and feed your bird and leave me to rescue Dandelion all by myself? I'll take that as a yes then. Okay, so I'm supposed to talk to some crime bosses and find out what the hell has happened to Dandelion. Before I do that, was there anything else to be said?
You know, Mr. Menger.
Oh.
If you don't, you soon will.
Wasn't it in one of these? Which one? Did you have anything else to tell me?
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
He
Just
is.
at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it.
True.
Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times.
Also true.
Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
Okay.
Take care now.
But nothing useful. I don't want that to sound
Imagine the city up there, Mirestone.
rude, but okay, what have we got here? We've got rich townsman, but this guy, Kurt Dysart.
Yes?
Are you Kurt Dysart? He says, as if he has any idea who that is.
Count Kurt Dysart.
Gwent player,
Are you
maybe?
here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
Okay, did he?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
School of the Wolf? Is that a good idea? I'm wearing a wolf medallion.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B.
Beringer, by
Never
any
mind.
chance?
To the matter
Berenger?
at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Okay.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about.
This is...
Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Is it the place I'm thinking of? I'm... Right, okay. I will go... I'll go check it out.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
Oh, it's not the same
An
one.
orchard adjoins the
Okay.
property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Oh, I thought it was the house that contained the
You don't, you soon
dream
will.
mage and the little relict person. Oh God, who was what? Began with an S, didn't it? What was her name? Sarah. Sarah, I think it was, wasn't it? Sarah. Apparently not on my list of people. Who was the dream mage then? I can't remember her name. Corinne Tilly. Her. I thought it was them, but apparently not. It is a whole new haunted house.
The Reapers come for me.
Do you seek to get those drugs, sir?
So, where is that one? Evil's soft first touches. Right, there we are. Yes. We will do that another time, I think. He said east, didn't he? East of... There it is. East of Novigrad. I thought he meant in the eastern part of Novigrad. Ah, well. Right, so let's go and talk to this crime lord person in the bathhouse. Very, crime lordish, really, isn't it? Let's have a meeting in the bathhouse.
What's he doing
I
here?
think it was over in that direction. Is there a merchant? Where was the merchant? I don't see a merchant. Oh, inside? Ah, oh, a book merchant.
Can't be. White hair, yellow eyes, slashed face. Just like he said.
Just like who said, Marcus T.K. Hodgson?
Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
Windy in here.
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you. Said you'd come for it one day.
Who
What?
was he?
He didn't introduce himself. But the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
All right, see if I can find it.
Okay.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Yeah, sure. Why
Be
not?
glad to look over what you got.
He's got anything right. Fauna of the Northern Realms, Volume 1. Do I actually gain anything from this information? You see, originally, back in Vizima, I was constantly looking for all of these tomes. Otherwise, I couldn't really... The world of the underground. The world underground. Or I couldn't actually pick up things. The Wild Hunt. I don't actually know if I'm going to need any of the Necronomicon. Really? The Necron... Okay, let's buy that. And Fauna of the Northern Realms. I'm probably wasting money, but you know what? It's for learning. Oh, let's we've got to quit before I can read them, otherwise I'll end up selling them back to him. This was okay. Fauna of the Northern Realms. Oh god, bestiary entry. What a wolf is, every man knows. Who hasn't heard them howling at nights, or seen their tracks in the snow come morning? Who hasn't felt the cold chill run down his spine when he catches sight of a pack of 5 of 20 of them hunting in the woods? These beautiful animals are treated by men as enemies, and not without reason, for they attack our flocks and will even kill our horses during the times of deep frost. Yet they are noble beasts, endowed with great intelligence and displaying a strength and independence that no man can help but admire. So that's all about wolves. I found all about wolves. What about... There it is. Now you shouldn't read the Necronomicon with an unshielded mind. To think that man appeared on an empty world and gained mastery over it unchallenged is as foolish as thinking the world will cease to exist after man's passing. Before the first human set foot on our world, it was inhabited by beings superior to men in terms of wisdom, strength, and every other virtue. The beings I have in mind still exist in our present time, though they do not exist in a sphere available to human understanding. They occupy no dimension known to us. Where they live can best be described as a space between worlds. At times, one can sense their presence through a sudden, unknown scent, or a strange feeling of anxiety with no apparent cause. A wind which blows in several directions at once is another example of their subtle manifestation in our realm. There exist various imaginings of what these creatures might look like, yet these have nothing to do with reality. But man is incapable of conceiving something which he has not seen, even in his wildest nightmares. The greatest horror these beings bring come precisely from their indefiniteness, and lack of concrete form. Yet it would be a mistake to think that a formless creature is necessarily harmless. The power they possess is sufficient to lay waste to a forest, level a city, or whip an entire sea into froth and waves. Today man is master of the world, but only for a short while. They await patiently and will soon arise and regain their one-time glory. This is as certain as dawn follows dusk, and dusk then follows again soon after, to drown everything once more in darkness. Well, that was completely useless, really, wasn't it? That was like totally and utterly useless. I'm guessing that's the book I'm looking for. You were told to keep this book for me. You're not even sure if you haven't sold it, and you just kept it here and knew it had a red cover. You didn't even know the name. You were kind of useless. The Merry Adventures of Muriel, the Lovely Harlot, Illustrated Edition. Okay.
The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings.
Out of curiosity...
Interested in books? You don't look the scholar, but we've ones with drawings as well.
I shall smack you around the head with a book in a second after I've defeated you at Gwent. You know what? 10!
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
I need the money to make up for the books I just bloody well bought from you. Oh, maybe I can sell some books. I've got plenty that are repeats, don't I? I'm sticking with my Northern Realms. I still don't have enough cards for the other decks, but I should be getting there soon. He's using Scoia'tael. Scorch, keeping, Spy, keeping, also keeping. This is actually a relatively good round. I don't have a decoy though. I'd really like a decoy at this point. So let's... Okay, we'll go for... I really want a decoy, but maybe I'll get another Crimford Reaver. Decoy! Nice! Okay. So, we're starting off with a close combat unit. So, how do I want to play this? This guy will destroy the strongest units, but I should wait. I should do it. In fact, I should play my spies to start with. Play the spies, see what we get. Nice. Very nice indeed. Whoa. Now... Okay. Can I decoy him? No, I can't decoy him. Damn it. And I get 0 for that. Well, that's bloody annoying. And then some. So, I will... I don't know what I want to play. I don't know whether I want to go for the first round win or let him waste some cards. But... let's have a think. So he's decoyed my spy. I'm going to have to decoy it back. What I was actually thinking was play this first round, destroy some of his cards, use the medic to bring it back later on, destroy more of his cards, decoy the medic. But that's okay. He's almost certainly going to play the spy card back on me. He really is. Okay. There you go. And get himself some new cards. And of course, I'm going to do the exact same thing right back. We're just swapping spies right now, aren't we? Okay, so he's now beating me a little. And now more. Oh, nice! I've got a really good hand there, right there. And I can do this okay. How good a hand do I have is the question. Now, 32. Can I beat him on 32? Or should I just quit this and then win the next 2 rounds? I've got very strong cards here. I've got very strong cards. And... thing is what my original intention was to use this on his. And destroy some of his. And then use the medic to bring it back. Yeah, I'm going to try and win this round, I think. What's that? What was that? Is he just... did he just double all of his ranged? You don't have any ranged. Are you going to be putting ranged up there soon? I'm a little nervous now. See, that evened it out a little bit. He's going to put ranged now. Commanders... oh, God. Oh my god. That's... Wait, what? Why is he only 34? Did you already Commander's Horn? Have you just Commander's Horned twice? Are you an idiot? I'm not completely sure what the hell he just did. But if I play this, that'll kill off this and gain me 7. And still leave me some power cards for next round. But no, I'm going to play Vesemir for now. I'm just going to pip ahead, see what he does. He might play another 6 card on here. No, it's a 5. No, it's a 5. Oh, right. It's a shame I can't get rid of that one earlier. Slightly worried. This destroys all of the strongest. I have some 10s though. When it's so this, wait. Let me have a look at this. Okay, no. That would destroy 12. This, unfortunately, would destroy all the strongest, which would be his 12. I could then do his 10. I could use both of these. Kill off his 12, kill off his 10. One at a time. That way I'm keeping these cards. And I have a feeling he's playing his strongest cards. I'm gonna do that. Because that's the 12 gone. I'm now ahead. Let's see what he does. Okay. That's gone to... That boosts everyone. This here, I don't think... Alright, this is only going to kill his 12 off. This is going to kill his 12 off. Oh, well, I'm definitely pushing my luck here, but I'm sort of committed to this. I'm ahead again by 7. Oh my god. Really is painful. Oh my god, 46. I'm actually going to lose this, I think. I think I'm going to lose this. Big time. I probably should have passed early on this round. That's going to... Oh my god. 52, 60? Okay, I could lose this round with 4 cards each. But how the hell are we going to... I can't catch... Well, that's not true. I could catch up on this round. I could play these 3. These 3 will actually get me a win. Unless he's got something spectacular. Because, in fact, I think it's 36 each card. I think I've got to do that. I think I've got to do that and then hope the second round... It's a bit of a gamble, this. He's passed. Right, it's not that big a gamble, although I've got to use all of my cards to do it. Well, maybe not all of them. 65, that will do. I can then medic one of them back and get a bit of a... Oh, or I can medic him back and use him to do... I get 1 extra card once this is done. This is... That round decimated kind of both of us. I'm going to have 3 cards. He's going to have 4. Oh, that's not totally bad. Let's see what he's going to play. He could play his weather card. That would be... I've got to bring this guy out because that gives me 12. No matter what he plays, unless it's over 12, there's no point me bringing someone... Oh, no, that's not true. Here's the thing. If he plays a card that's like 10, I'd be better off pulling out the guy that kills off the strongest card because I get 7 from him plus... Alright, I'm going to play this for now. Wait and see what he plays. Oh! Schmoly! I'm kind of glad I did that in a way, though, because otherwise I would have lost everything. Oh, no. I just need my biggest melee card, because I've got... It's got to be him. Because he also kills... No, he only kills the strongest one if it's over 10, which it's not. So... Yeah, alright, well, that gives me... 19 then, that's... No? Yeah, if he... Oh my god, I'm getting criminal. Oh, and I've got no cards. He wins. He wins. Oh my god, I lost. I should have passed on that early round. I should have passed on that early round. I should have. Oh, wow, he still got... Yes, I know he won the round. I should have passed on the early round. I pushed too far. I pushed too far. I'm going to come back and kick his backside another time. Oh, wow. That was bad. So, this was the book. The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot Illustrated Edition. On one occasion, Muriel went on a journey to see her auntie in Maribor, accompanied by her nursemaid. Their path took them through a forest. In this forest lived a raucous troop of bandits. This infamous group was led by Flynn Selms, and all the king's men had been unable to bring them to justice. Alas, such was Muriel's great misfortune that these bandits chose to attack her carriage. Muriel's nursemaid was old, blind and deaf. She did not wake when a tree fell in front of their carriage with a loud thump, nor when the bandits fought a fierce battle against their guardsmen. When Flynn ripped open the carriage door with his muscular arms and stepped inside, Muriel had to deal with the danger herself. "Make our guest comfortable, young lady," the old nurseman muttered in her sleep. Muriel obediently carried out her instructions. Okay. What exactly was that? I mean, was that supposed to mean something? Message from an old friend. Geralt stopped by a certain Novigrad book merchant whose owner recognised him at once. He said someone had left a book with him a long time ago, with instructions to give it to Geralt if he ever got the chance. This naturally piqued the witch's curiosity. Sadly, the book dealer did not know the book's exact present location, only that it had a red cover and that Geralt should look for it in his stack of dusty tomes and manuscript. I've done that. Find a book with red... Oh, red... Didn't it have red book? Didn't it? Was I... Is that not red? Is that brown? Did I pick up the wrong bloody one? That was brown. Okay. It looked reddish, didn't it? Wasn't that red? I suppose it looks very red when glowing like that. Okay, right. Okay. The treatment of... That looks red. Oh, I've just got to go through all of the red ones until I find the right one. Treatment of furuncles through cauterization.
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization. A study.
I have a feeling that's not it. However... Everyone's seen a boil. Usually more than they'd care to. Yeah. We're... no, we're okay, right? We don't need to... We don't need to read that one. Can't imagine that's going to be... My Manifesto. The Life of Jacques de Aldersberg. Oh... Crap.
My Manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
Okay. Did Jack come to the future and leave me a message? Dear Geralt, you bar steward. Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness?
Moribundia.
Okay, could you stop doing
the vampire's last likeness.
I gotta start pressing space instead of clicking on it, because when I click on it I get... Tyromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination.
Tyromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination.
Okay, let's start with, yeah, cheese divination. What splendid diversity reigns in the kingdom of cheese. I'm getting a Sheogorath thing going here. The ripened curd can be white or blue, hard or soft, fresh or aged. From the milk of cow, sheep or goats, brined, pickled or untouched. Okay. The vampire's last likeness. Let's hope this is a little... Thereupon Isabella took Edward's glistening visage in her hand and embraced his icy lips. They were twisted in a cynical grin. "Forgive me, my love," she whispered, stifling the soft sobs heaving her bosom. But okay, really? Is it one of those books? "But my heart doth long with fiercer passion for yon werewolf, whom thou hatest with all thy vampiric thowness? Okay. 'Tis for the best, spoke Edward. Oh my god, it's... Oh no! 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 Oh, this is evil. Shifting his pale face towards the equally pale moon, with me thy life was ever endangered, with yon werewolf thou shalt know peace and happiness. Edward turned round and took a step towards the exit, but Isabella grabbed his wrists and bade he stop. The touch of her hand was so tender, his heart newly began to beat anew after centuries of deathly stillness. There is more, she spoke, averting his penetrating gaze. I am with child. Well, I'm assuming it's the werewolf's child, or did they really go completely and utterly off the rails and have vampires able to produce children? Maybe they can. I don't know. Who knows? Really? Twilight? My manifesto, the life of Jacques de Aldersberg. The reason for choosing Jacques de Aldersberg as Grand Master remain a mystery. The Order of the White Rose had gone through a crisis in those times and was on the verge of collapse. So one might guess that the Brethren wished to have someone decisive as their leaders. Someone with a clear vision. De Aldersberg was precisely such a man. One of his first decisions was to change the Brotherhood's name to the Order of the Flaming Rose. Oh, so it was the Order of the White Rose. Okay, yeah, sorry. The most puzzling aspect, however, is that the Order and the King himself decided to trust a man, for all intents and purposes, had appeared out of nowhere. They say he was a wanderer, an itinerant priest who moved crowds with his speeches, declaiming non-humans. They say he worked miracles and showed his flock visions of a world destroyed by the White Frost. He was undoubtedly a man of great charisma, one instilled with unshakable principles which he in turn tried to instill in others. Was he truly a source? Yes, I believe so. Was he indeed gifted with raw magic talent? Yep, that we will never know for certain. I know. And it's still a bit of an annoyance. Okay, so letter from A. Please don't be from Aldous. Oh god, it's from Alvin. Really? Witcher, in the ocean of possibility, some events are more likely and some less. It is not easy to fish out the first, not even when one's intellect stretches through all time and space. It is from Alvin. I left this letter for you in the hope that despite all odds you will come across it one day, for I must warn you, mankind is threatened. The prophesied destruction by the White Frost is not just the babbling of some mad she-elf. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to convince you of this in person. If not, I must rely on this letter, which you will read many years from now, at a time when you know more than you did when we first met. Know that nothing will save the world except preparing its entire population for this catastrophe. The old tales say a child of the elder blood can stave off the danger, but I tried and failed. Ever since I have been haunted by a hideous vision, a crowned wraith, the spectre of my failure. So, because that's the thing, he always was trying to save them, sort of, in a twisted way. I was the chosen one, and the chosen one failed. You and your brotherhood are our only hope. When the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, men shall perish, and only the Ubermen will survive. Your duty is to give the world Ubermen. Whatever you think of me, do not fail as I have failed. Oh god. But Ciri is a child of the elder blood. She can stave off the danger as well, right? No? Please? Okay. Quest updated. There we go, it's under completed. Geralt stopped by a certain Novigrad book merchant. Right, we read all that last paragraph. Geralt found the book, and inside a letter from someone he had once known. Though he gave no outward sign of it, this filled him with touching recollections of old times. To this day, I don't know who the old friend was, nor what he had written in the letter, and that's a shame, for judging by Geralt's behaviour, therein lies a very interesting tale. Oddly enough, Dandelion, it's a tale you kind of know. You were there for an awful lot of it. And yes, it was more than a little sad. Okay. Well.
What do I gotta do to get a lovely...
Okay, so I've travelled basically about 3 meters towards my actual destination, and I should probably get this on. It's was it Get Junior? Go to the bathhouse and talk to Signe Reuven. Yeah, okay. And it was right up ahead. Good grief. That was pretty intense, actually.
I've got a cold.
Is this the bathhouse or is it below? It looks like it's below. In there? I think so.
Elven blood, eh? Got right cabbage last night.
Okay.
Feels like it's full of sauerkraut.
Anything? No.
Anybody there? Open up.
Who's gonna appear behind me? Boss wants to have a word with you.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
I'm important.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Did you just tee-hee-hee? Nobody has ever tee-hee-hee'd me.
Signe Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm Happen.
Happen. You're Happen. Okay. Happen.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Can't we pass through there and I not leave my clothes? My swords are going to look very silly without clothes. Happen the eunuch.
This robe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Okay, you want me to leave my swords here as well?
Yes.
Well, I was just... Can I take one of the swords? I've got... Really? Fine.
Splendid. Signe Reuven awaits in the next room.
You know what we need? We need like a hidden blade in the medallion.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
Thanks.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
And where is it?
Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended in peace. Is she?
Okay.
Weaver's is bigger. He's hung like a horse.
Happen the eunuch. Are we going in?
You've not seen Reuven. Gudrun calls it Urvaros.
Yes.
Oh.
Does it look like
Can I? Oh. You got a little exclamation mark above you.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
Wait a minute, isn't that... Isn't that...
Reuven, your guest.
Wasn't that the... King Beggar
Why
thing?
the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
It is. Thought it was.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Really, you've never heard of me? I'm a I need to talk to Signe. None of your business. Reuven can introduce me. I'm a witcher. Reuven can introduce me? Can he? Does he know who I am? Okay.
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven. Whatever they call you these days.
Dijkstra.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins!
Yeah, no.
Please, no! Ah!
So, wait. Punch fight!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Oh, really? I'm getting the mace. I'm getting the mace.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Okay.
Son Junior, send his regard.
On the bright side. Okay, okay. There is a bright side. Can someone attack me?
Come on, closer. We need one.
Okay, my... Oh, right. I thought you were one of mine for a second. Can I have that axe? That axe looks a lot... Okay. I think I just hit someone on my own side. Okay, that is it.
God damn it!
Yeah. Come on, can I crush his skull? Can I crush his skull? I can't do a finishing move with this thing. Are you kidding me? You know what then?
We need one alive.
Oh, that was actually the wrong side. I was more thinking. How about? Yes. Okay. I want a sword.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were Whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
I don't believe I know your friends. Let's find out who I'm talking to. Well, let's get introductions over.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude.
That's the eunuch.
Francis Bedlam, you know. But then, who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
Okay, and you, I'm trying to remember when I fought you. My memory's draw. I recognize the voice, I think, as well, but I remember it, but it's okay.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Personal matter. He's gonna help me find someone. Yeah, go on then.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed, eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
I kind of like him. Hope I find Junior before Cleaver does. So where will I find Junior? I kind of need to speak to Junior though. If Cleaver kills him...
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it, then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Yes, please.
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
We're gonna get...
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Yeah, just... God. Sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I am a little, but...
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
No, you sound like the Baron. That's why your voice
Reuben.
sounds similar.
No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
That was rude.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Well, he knows me, doesn't he? Your colleagues aware of your past? Let's talk about it so I can get reminded about it.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them our partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners.
Alright.
Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Okay.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
That sounds like a good idea. Whoreson, who's he own? Where's he strong?
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Okay.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially. So careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits. Endure the stench of poverty all the way.
That's probably how I get down below.
Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Ah, interesting. So I could check his house, I could check the casino, but probably best way to draw him out is fight in the arena.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Okay.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
You in contact with Radovid?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Did we meet in the city at the end with the whole big conclave meeting thing? Is that what it was? I'm drawing a blank here, dude. I'm drawing a blank.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace.
Popped her eyes out?
If I've any luck, she's
Oh my
finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Okay. Master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression. Yeah.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah. Except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Alright. Okay. And let's just come out with it and tell him, maybe?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues.
Alright, fair enough.
Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Why so irritable? What about you? Any beef with that? Yeah, okay, yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
It's a bit of an accusation,
Of course I
isn't
do.
it?
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
Are you serious?
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend.
Okay, no, he wasn't
Got
serious.
my own problems.
Okay, that's fair enough. No, we're just...
Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Oh. You pay me on top of that, right? I'm asking for money. I'm here to save my friend.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Okay. Why would I draw my... Okay.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Very cool. But also slightly worrying.